Stop for a second. Imagine this: a sharp gasp in a hospital hallway, a rush of feet, machines beeping erratically, and then silence. A man, vibrant just hours ago, now lying still. The cause? A silent enemy. His immune system, betrayed, overwhelmed. You've probably heard it said that strength starts inside, but what if I told you that the war for your health is happening every single day, deep inside your body? And it's not about some miracle pill or secret serum. No, it's about what's on your plate. Simple foods, ordinary, humble, can be your fortress or your downfall. Here's the kicker. Most of us ignore this battlefield. We push our defenses aside, feeding our bodies junk, expecting to stay strong, like locking the door but leaving the windows wide open. You might feel fine now, but the cracks are forming. Invisible. Dangerous. Picture a fortress under siege. The walls are made of your immune system's strength. But each day, the enemy, stress, pollution, poor diet, throws stones at those walls. Without the right fuel, the walls weaken. Suddenly, a small invader slips through, and the fortress falls. That's how colds turn into weeks of coughing, how a small infection spirals out of control. And don't fool yourself. Age makes no promises. I'm too old for this, you might say. But here's the truth. Age isn't the enemy. Neglect is. The same foods that wreck your defenses now could, with a small switch, build them stronger than ever. Do you know what's really scary? How fast this can happen. One moment you're waking up feeling tired but okay. The next, a fever, a cough, a hospital visit, like flipping a switch from health to crisis. This isn't doom and gloom, it's a wake-up call, a call to action, because inside your kitchen lies the power to fight back, to rebuild, to thrive. But what are these foods, and how do they work? More importantly, how do you make them part of your daily life? Don't worry, we'll get there. But first, keep this in mind. Your immune system is not some distant concept. It's your lifeline, your invisible armor, your silent guardian. So listen close, because this story isn't about fear. It's about strength, about taking back control, about waking up each morning ready to face whatever comes with an immune system that stands tall. Meet Martha. She's 62, a retired schoolteacher with a laugh that fills the room. Warm, genuine, unstoppable. For years, Martha felt invincible. Busy days, grandkids running around, a garden to tend. She never thought much about her health beyond the usual checkups. "I'm healthy enough," she'd say. "Why bother?" Then came last winter. A cough, just a little one. She brushed it off. "It's nothing." But 2 weeks later, Martha was exhausted. No energy to play with her grandkids, no strength to tend the flowers she loved so much. One morning, she woke up dizzy. "I just stood up," she told her daughter, "and the world spun out of control." A visit to the doctor brought the harsh truth. Her immune system was weak, not just tired, it was failing. The flu hit hard, and worse, she caught infections she never used to get. The frustration was crushing. "How did this happen to me?" she asked. She'd never smoked, rarely drank, and always tried to eat healthy. Yet here she was, vulnerable. That moment was a turning point. Martha realized she had been treating her body like an old car, neglecting the oil changes, ignoring the warning lights. She thought she was eating well, but the truth? Her diet was full of processed foods, empty calories, and sugar, the sneaky enemy. One day, Martha's granddaughter brought over a book about foods that boost immunity. "Try these, Grandma," she said, eyes bright with hope. Martha was skeptical but willing. She started small. A handful of blueberries here, a bowl of homemade chicken soup there. Garlic and ginger crept onto her dinner plate. Weeks passed. The change was slow, but real. Energy came back. The dizzy spells stopped. Her cough finally faded into a memory. Martha felt her defenses growing stronger, not just physically, but inside. A quiet confidence blossomed. She even noticed the little things, how her skin glowed more, how her mood lifted on days she ate well. It was like rediscovering herself, piece by piece. And the best part? Martha knew this was just the beginning. She's not alone. Martha's story echoes in kitchens everywhere. We all have the power to rewrite our health story, to turn fear into fuel, to make simple foods the allies in our fight for long, vibrant life. And just like Martha, the path forward isn't about perfection. It's about choices. One meal, one bite at a time. Imagine your immune system as a bustling city, a complex network of streets, guards, and checkpoints. Every day, this city defends you from invisible invaders, viruses, bacteria, toxins. But what fuels the guards? What powers the walls? The answer lies in the food you eat. Picture your body as a grand machine. Now, imagine feeding that machine with cheap, low-quality fuel. What happens? It sputters, it slows, it breaks down. The same is true for your immune system. Without the right nutrients, your defenses falter. Here's the secret. Your immune cells need building blocks. Vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. These are the soldiers' weapons, the repair crews, the messengers. Without them, your immune city's gates weaken, as patrols thin out and messages get lost. Take vitamin C, for example. Think of it as a frontline commander. It rallies white blood cells, enhances their attack power, and mops up the damaging debris left after a battle with germs. Without enough vitamin C, your city's defense becomes sloppy. Invaders find cracks and sneak through. Or zinc. Zinc is like the communication hub. It helps immune cells talk to each other, coordinate attacks, and remember past enemies. Low zinc, the messages get scrambled. Your body can't mount a quick, effective response. Then there's antioxidants, like vitamin E and selenium. They're the city's firefighters. When your immune cells battle invaders, they produce dangerous byproducts called free radicals. Too many free radicals? They burn out the defenders themselves. Antioxidants rush in to neutralize this fire, protecting your immune system from self-destruction. But that's not all. Your gut, yes, your gut, is home to trillions of tiny allies. Friendly bacteria, known as probiotics, train your immune system daily. Imagine an elite academy where recruits learn to distinguish friend from foe. Feed these good bacteria with fiber-rich foods, and they thrive, keeping your immune city alert and ready. Now, what happens if you eat processed junk? Sugary snacks, refined carbs, and fried foods are like fog and smoke choking your city. They fuel inflammation, a state where your defenses stay on constant alert, tired and worn out. Chronic inflammation doesn't protect you, it damages tissues and weakens immunity. So, boosting your immune system isn't magic, it's science. It's about giving your body the right tools, the right fuel, so it can do its job fiercely and flawlessly. First, let me tell you about Sarah. A woman just like many of us, juggling life's chaos, grandchildren, doctor visits, and the endless to-do list. One morning she woke up with a scratchy throat, a warning sign ignored for too long. Why? Because her diet was heavy on convenience foods and light on nutrients. Then Sarah made a choice. She swapped her usual morning bagel for a bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of flax seeds. That small change? It packed her body with fiber, antioxidants, and omega-3s. Within days, Sarah felt a shift. Less fatigue, fewer sniffles. The lesson? Fiber-rich foods feed your gut's friendly bacteria, your immune system's secret weapon. Without them, your defenses are like an army with empty ammo. Second, picture Tom, a retired mechanic who loved his afternoon soda and chips. His immune system was on the ropes. Then he discovered garlic, the natural warrior. Not the overpowering garlic breath kind, but simple crushed cloves added to his meals. Garlic boosts white blood cells, those tiny soldiers that hunt down invaders. Tom started adding it to soups, stews, even his morning scrambled eggs. Soon enough, his seasonal colds became less frequent, less severe. Garlic isn't just flavor, it's medicine, wrapped in simplicity. Missing out on it? You're leaving your gate unguarded. Third, meet Linda. She never cared much for ginger until one harsh winter left her bedridden with flu symptoms. Her granddaughter handed her a cup of ginger tea, warm, spicy, soothing. Linda was skeptical but desperate. That cup became her daily ritual. Ginger's compounds reduce inflammation and nausea and stimulate circulation, helping immune cells reach the battleground faster. Linda's recovery sped up, and her energy returned. That's the power of nature's pharmacy in your kitchen. Ignoring ginger? You're missing a secret weapon. Each story is simple, each change small. But together, they build a shield. Your shield. Ready to stand strong through seasons, through stress, through age. Now, imagine what adding these warriors to your plate every day could do. Here's the truth. Your body is not just a vessel. It's a story that's still being written every single day. And you, yes you, hold the pen. Think about that for a moment. The power to change your health, to rebuild your defenses, to wake up feeling strong and alive. It's in your hands, not in some faraway lab, not in a fancy pill, but right there, in the simple choices you make at your kitchen table. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just one step, one bite, one small victory. Remember Martha, Sarah, Tom, Linda? They all started somewhere. Not with grand plans, but with a single decision. To respect their bodies, to nurture their defenses, to fight back. And you can too. Because age? It's not a deadline. It's a beginning. The beginning of a new chapter where you take charge, where you fuel your body with foods that defend and heal, where every meal is a chance to build your fortress stronger. So when you feel tired, or weak, or uncertain, stop. Breathe. Look at the plate in front of you. It's not just food. It's your armor, your shield, your hope. You are more powerful than you realize, stronger than you've been told, and with every healthy choice, you prove it. To yourself and to the world. This is your moment, your story. Write it well.